Are we on the air?
Are we? I feel like my little ass don't fill up this chair. And I'm trying to fill it. But, hey y'all. We're back at it again with another segment. And today we are officially on air, period. I'm really excited because it's a lot I want to say. Is it a lot you want to say?
We'll see.
Oh my gosh.
You the host today?
Yes, I'm taking over his shit. Now it's Life with Yani and Yappin with Yani.
Or not.
Whatever. But back to the regular schedule program. This is another Yapping with Yani segment on Life of Trey. I wasn't in the mood for making drinks today. If you didn't know, I'm a bartender, so I made drinks all day today. So today we are drinking some honey wine, aka mead. I actually really like mead. If you like wine, I suggest you try mead. It's basically honey wine, but it's literally made from just honey and water. Like, great. I feel like it's a lot stronger than wine if you get the right bottle. This one is something that I was suggested to try, so we're trying a lot of new things today. Trey's in a wine drinker, but I'm glad you're trying. I'm really glad because this bottle's 10%, and you know he's sipping. So, cheers. With my Cane's cup and all. But let's just get into it. What are we talking about today?
What was the first thing I want to talk about? First off, I want to ask you, how is your mental today on a scale of 1 to 10?
My mental today, literally, I want to say a 10. Like, I had a good day. I got a lot accomplished. It wasn't a bad day at work. I had great customers. I went to the nail shop, and I don't like the nail shop. I don't know how the girls be going to the nail shop. I really don't. That was the only, like, downside to my day. But I got a full set. I got a pedicure. I need my eyebrows done. But, you know, tomorrow's Friday. So we gonna be the baddie this weekend. And this week, for me, I don't even want to say it was a long week. I feel like it was eventful. But when I make it through the week, like, and get to Friday, I just feel hella accomplished. Especially, like, when I've gotten a lot done. Like, I have done a lot this week that I really need to get done. So, it was a great week for me. Not even gonna cap. Even though my nails not how they need to be, y'all. It's okay.
Yeah. My anxiety was high, really high earlier.
Why?
Before training. No reason. I was just stressing about some stuff I needed to get done. And, shit. Bills.
See, and when I tell you I dropped some money yesterday on paying bills, I was like blue. I was telling Amina, like, bro, I'm blue that I had to spend all this money. But something that I do really want to touch on in this segment is just with our generation, the upcoming generation, anybody that can really take something from this. Life's inconveniences are just that. They're only life's inconveniences. Like, all of it is just a temporary moment to help you to get to where you need to be. So if you're stressing about anything, worried about anything, as long as you're doing what you need to do leading up to that, the stress should never overtake your mental, if that makes sense. Because you're only going to hurt yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, if it doesn't work out exactly the way you hoped, it worked out how it should. Yes or no?
Yeah. Charlotte Buckley said, I know everything will be okay in the end. And If it's not okay, then I know it's not the end.
Almost, that's something you can, that's like a twerking on them headlights moment, like for real, because I feel like we all have all the things that weigh us down and that just,
Twerking on the headlights, huh?
that's literally a moment like, okay, let's say you got a fight coming up. You real anxious. And
I'm gonna beat the piss out of them.
I'm done. You're training, you on the diet, you literally making your weight class, and then a fight come, and like you said, you beat the fuck out of this man. That's a twerking on them headlights moment. Like, bitch, we're lit. Like, and I feel like that's really how you have to take every day.
I need somebody twerking on my head.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to be stressed over, anxious about, or anything. We are meant to be here to live our life to the fullest. And I think worrying about and stressing over things that we can't control is never going to get there. And something that has stuck with me for a long time is just, if you're going to worry about it, why are you praying? Like, what's the point? What is the point? You praying about a situation and worrying, like, it don't go hand in hand. Because if you know that God got you, God got you. He said he got you. And he came through every time. Like, no reason to be putting that extra stress on yourself, those around you. Like, a win is a win. Period.
Win is a win.
Bro, a win is a win. So it's just like, especially being somebody who really pray and I have a relationship with God, like, I really had to get to that point to where, like, the little things that are sent to destroy my peace or, just bring me down, or the devil, literally, like, you can't let him. You literally cannot let him, because a couple weeks from now, you'll look back on that moment like, why was I stressing? Why did I have that attitude towards that situation the way I did,
Lately, I've just been, like, trying to assess every situation different. Like, I've been trying to, like, not overthink stuff, or, like, I really just been trying to be self-aware in every situation. Like, okay, am I being stubborn? If so, do I have a reason? A legit reason? Can I handle this different? Is this really that important to give this amount of energy towards? Just stuff like that. Just trying to self-assess. Like, even like in an argument or whatever. Like, this is something, like, men should really think about too with their partner. Like, do I really need to be right now? Like, is it really a real benefit, Because I don't know. It's not worth, like, sometimes being right isn't worth the repercussions that come with it. So I just say, okay, you got it, and then just let it go and let it be what it's gonna be. Yeah.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Need a Berkeley?
Damn near. For me, I think I'm never looking. Let me not even say I think. I know that I'm never looking to be right. And that's not even necessarily in a relationship. That's with any relationship. Like friendship, with, like, my siblings, my parents. Like, something that I've been working on for sure is working on my delivery. With how I respond to people and how I engage with people, because that matters in itself. Because I don't want to be a person who, has a bad attitude, or every time someone says something to me, I'm responding for reaction instead of responding to understand, And I think that really goes hand in hand when people are focusing on being right. Like, you're not trying to hear the other person. You're not. But that's the definition. Like, that is the definition, because you're not trying to hear what I'm saying. You don't want to understand how I feel anything.
When I find myself in a situation like that with a person like that, I just say, okay,
I'm gonna fuck with you.
You got it, big dog. You right.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
If I say, okay, you right.
You got it.
Right. Because clearly, whatever, like, you got your whatever preconceived notion about the situation, like, if you already believe you right, 100% right, what you saying is right, whatever you did was the right way of going about it, what's there to talk about?
But I mean,
you already got it all figured out. You're not gonna change your mind.
That's how you know people are just going to always be defensive and always argue every point that you bring up. And that just shows your maturity as well. Because anybody that is mature, anybody who is emotionally or just intelligent in any way, will be able to, okay, I was wrong, or okay, you were right. And a lot of times, a lot of people can't do that. And they be grown.
Do you think it's weak for a person, like, mainly so, like, a grown man to, like, just even, it can be the littlest thing, like, maybe like, okay, I'm sorry, or sorry I upset you, sorry, like, just about anything, just, like, being able to, like, admit that, like, say if something, like, if I said something that angered you, and I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because some people can't, like, admit when they wrong or have wronged you. Like, they try and nitpick of, like, why you're overreacting, or, something like that. When, like, like, okay. I can't tell you how to feel off something that I said. Like, say if I said something and you said, oh, that hurt my feelings. I respond like I don't see how that hurt your feelings, and you tripping, yada yada yada. Like, I don't see how people can be like that. Like,
I think, okay, so it's a difference between saying sorry, and it's a difference between admitting your fault and knowing your fault. Because I know a lot of people that can say sorry, like, and that's all they can say. Sorry. Well, sorry your ass to death. And it's just like, bro, you're not sorry. Because, one, you keep doing the same things that you're sorry for. Two, you can't even acknowledge what you're doing wrong to even be sorry for. And three, that sorry is not going to do anything for me until you can actually know what it is wrong that you're doing. And second, fix that behavior. And that's when it comes down to, like I said, your maturity. Because anybody that can honestly, like, acknowledge and understand their faults and how they hurt you, how they wronged you or made you feel any type of way, they're not gonna say, I don't even feel like anybody is even gonna say sorry. They're gonna be, I genuinely apologize for making you feel any way, because that was not my intentions. Mm-hmm. I had nothing to even be sorry for, and I know you felt the genuineness from me, even just with that. And a lot of people can't even fathom where that even come from. And it just be like, exactly like you said, how can you be like that? Like, do you not, like, have anybody in your life that you genuinely care about, that genuinely cares about you, to where you actually have that tenure and that chemistry or connection with them, to where even if it is any type of bad blood, a simple apology will fix it. Mm-hmm. And I don't think a lot of people have people in their life like that, Like, because it's so crazy being a woman, a black woman at that. I don't have any friends that I have got into it with on the regular, and I'm always my bad friend, or like, I don't have those type of relationships with anybody, because I respect you off of you just being my friend, to not even put us in that position to where I'm hurting you, making you feel wrong in any type of way. And even if I did, bro, you know I feel bad. And I'm going to express to you that I feel bad. You know?
Have I ever hurt you before?
When you saw me and my friend, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I had got another best friend. I had 2 other best friends. Well, at the same time that we became best friends in 8th grade, Deontay was my best friend, and it really messed me up because that was when I was like really getting into cheer growing up, and then he passed away. Like that was like the first like death I dealt with, and especially like he was my age, bro. I was messed up, and then we weren't friends, so I was really messed up. Like it was nobody in my life that I was really talking to that I'm like, okay, we going through this together besides like Justice. And that was crazy because we weren't even talking. Like she told me, like hit me up, like he got shot, and I'm like of all things that could bring us back together, it's his death. And that's why I feel like it's so like I'm so glad we had this conversation because it's so important for us as people to be able to forgive, but also be able to take accountability and admit your faults and admit that you were wrong and be vulnerable with the people that you love, because time wait on nobody, bro. People be gone tomorrow, literally, like literally, and it don't even be that deep for anybody to be mad at nobody about. And even if it is, it just be like, I don't have that type of negativity in my body for me to even feel no type of way towards nobody like that.
No.
You could have wronged me. You probably could have stepped on my dog neck. I wouldn't even.
R.I.P. Teddy.
I might have wanted to shoot you, pop your ass or something. But would I? No, because God go handle that.
Yeah. I'm not a spiteful. I don't know. I know in the past,
spiteful, tit for tat ass motherfucker. Like, and
I don't
that's.
have the energy for that or patience.
How do you though? Like, how do you get there? I really want to know. Like, what happened to you in your life for you to get there? I really want to know. If y'all watching this video, if you
leave a comment, let us know.
If you are a tit for tat person, you always going back and forth, you always want to tussle. How did you get there? Tell me, because I feel like I haven't been a tit for tat person. I want to fight, but you gotta get me there. Like, I really gotta be there for that. But how do you get there to, like, that's still your personality and how you are as an adult, as you're getting older and just walking through life? Like, I don't know how people do it, because that take too much energy in itself. Like, way too much energy.
Yeah.
Cause I'll SpongeBob, I'ma head out.
One up. Like, you really have to give this person your energy and your time to keep getting the one up on this person, and like.
But what does that even solve? If I got a one up and I was right this time, what do that solve?
Right. I'm just gonna, like, my one up is
leaving you alone.
You seeing me doing better than I was.
At the red lights, circling on them headlights.
And you can't have, you know, the same access to me as you did.
No, dead ass.
I guess that's my one up, but I've never been the type of person to, like, if someone wronged me to do something like really, really spiteful to intentionally hurt them. Like, I can't even like, say if you did something or said something to me, like, and it's obvious, plain as day, that
you're bothered.
Yeah, no, the only reason you said that is with the intention
to hurt you.
Yeah, with malice. Like, I can never, I can't have you around no more, because I feel like you'll backdoor me.
Yeah. I was just listening to some Dolphin. I can't never cross my niggas out for no amount, bruh.
He did say that.
Like, for real, because it's. I just stuttered because it's not that deep. I literally stuttered because it don't be that deep. Like, you actually, I don't even want to say having a soft spot, but looking at others outside of yourself and being able to understand where they're coming from and see what they're saying as valid truth. I don't know. You could never say or do anything to hurt nobody. And if you do, that hurt you. Like, simple as that. Like, simple as that. Because I don't even think that I can even be wrongful to anybody that wronged me.
I
Like,
don't even like being
when somebody wronged me, bro, I will send you a thank you gift. Like, thank you for treating me wrong. This is my last act of kindness towards you. And that's my time to exit stage left. Because you didn't value me. You didn't appreciate me. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Because life is just way too short. It's too much happening, too much going on. The prices of everything is raising.
Boy, it's like $20 an egg right now.
See, I haven't even bought eggs. Everybody keep talking about the price of eggs, bro.
I knew eggs was high when my granny was like, damn, what she say? She said something like, I think we was down to our last carton or something like that. We was just talking about shit. We was waiting to see who was gonna buy the eggs first.
I'm done.
Or she had asked me to pick up some eggs. And usually she'll use it with her.
At them red like circling on them head like
But to move this thing forward,
that's an edge.
I want to ask you did I ask you what's your top 3 values? Is that how we started off this rant?
No, you didn't even ask me. And top 3 values in what?
Personal values, like what you value, like your personal values, and then, or you can just say what you look for, what type of values you look for in a person. I guess.
I can do both, but I'm gonna start with my own personal values. I really value loyalty. I think that that's a hard trait to come by, a very hard trait to embody, and I can't even give it a number, but loyalty is really important, especially just because I have a lot of people in my life that have been in my life for a long time. And, and on the same hand, I have a lot of people that have been in my life for a long time that are no longer in my life. And I would never down talk those people. I would never air any of their business out. I would never argue with them publicly or anything. You know, like, I have always been a very person that's big on loyalty and big on just being a person that I want to be to others. Or that I want others to be to me. Right. Just being a person that I want others to be to me. And I'm not going to say I'm perfect and I've just been the greatest person. No, that's not true. But loyalty, probably A1. Another value that is very important to me, just like self-respect. I respect myself a lot. And I feel that I also like respect others. Like, I've had somebody tell me, like, you respect me too much. Just like, okay.
A dude said that?
Yes. And I'm just like, that's so crazy, because I really hold myself to a higher standard, like, for real. And I don't even mean to a higher standard as in, like, to feel better than anybody, like having more money than anybody, or like more materialistic things. I mean, just like how I take care of myself and how I see myself. Like, I'm not down talking myself. I'm not like treating myself bad at all. Like, when I'm having a bad day, I'm turning myself up. I'm doing some self-care. I'm doing what I like, what I love. Like, self-respect is so big because for me, if I didn't respect myself as much as I do, people would disrespect me left and right. And I do not have a problem with disrespect because if anybody know me, I will turn up.
Man.
Like, I will turn up, especially about me. I will turn up.
I just don't see it like people get involved with people who repeatedly do the same thing to them, like whether it's cheating, talking to them a certain way, like just I don't know, like somebody's only gonna do what you allow them to do. Like,
that's something I live by. That is what you allow is what will continue, baby.
right.
Say that shit 2 times.
I ain't gonna say it again. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, I do believe that. Like, you know, you gotta set your boundaries up front, you know, and when somebody cut you off, or when they step outside them boundaries, you gotta make it known that you really cut them off for not being aligned to where you at in your life and what you value and whatever they if they not moving on one accord with you, then
wait, I'm sorry to interrupt you, friend. Why had somebody text me talking about you should have texted me again? You remember how you used to? I am not double texting nobody, bro. I am not double texting nobody. And before anybody want to come for me,
I don't give a fuck how long we talking, boy. What?
Before anybody try to come for me, bro, there is nothing wrong with double texting. Because I will double text your ass until I can't double text you no more. I will blow your phone up. I called his phone twice today and he like, I text you and said I was on the phone. I don't give a fuck. But my whole thing is, if you are not
you called me from 2 different phones. Like I wasn't like I didn't know who was calling.
No, I called like, you didn't see me calling you?
Yes, I did. Actually.
But that is what I mean, bro. I will overdo it and then some with the people that I love and that I know have that same love for me. But if I have even an ounce of an inkling that the same love is not there, but I'm not overdoing my part. Not even a little bit.
Right.
Like, not even a little bit. Because it's just like, I already see how you coming. Like, I'm not on your mind. I'm not that priority. I'm good. Not even gonna hold you.
Because you gonna leave with less than you came in with.
You talking your shit. Because that's an ick. That is an ick. If you costing too much, like, what? It's a song, and we listen to the song all day, like, and it's by Brent, like, I'm gonna be painless. I ain't met nobody that was painless. And everybody be, oh, my intentions are this and all of this. Like, no, bro. Everybody come with something. Everything costs something.
I feel like I've been good at, like, stating my intentions and, like, being pure with my intentions, because it's just certain, like, I value my time more than, I think that's my number one value.
No.
And I was just
for real.
Somebody that, and
you said that for me, friend.
I just don't like my time being wasted, you know, like, and I'm not a selfish person. People tell me I'm not selfish enough, and like, I'm not finna force you, trick you, or beg you to confine to what I want if it's not aligned to what you want or what you need or what you're ready for or not ready for or whatever. Just, you know.
Okay, so me, what was the last thing we were saying? We had a little intermission, y'all, so I'm finna pour a little more. He not trying to drink for real. He don't drink wine, but I'm gonna pour you some too, cause we gotta finish this bottle. This is just a glass, so that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. I don't want it to like.
But, did you get through the 3? Or I guess we can move on. You did say a lot.
I said 2. You said 3 when you said your time because, bruh.
I feel like
I was literally just telling you, like, it's crazy. But okay, something that I also want to say, when you start taking yourself seriously and putting everything that you want to do right in front of you and moving towards that, working towards that, when I tell you everything aligned, because when you on the phone talking about, yeah, so guess what Yani just got, and then how I'm asking him, do you want food? Have you ate today? I go get some food because he tell me like, no, I'm not trying to eat, blah blah blah, and somebody pull up with the same thing I got, bro. Like, when you are aligned and when you're doing everything that you need to be doing, everything and everybody around you are going to be like on the same page, same wavelength, all that. Like, no question. Literally, like, no question. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's so crazy because I feel like that happens so much. Like, so much. Like, it's between us. Yes, or just like the people in my life, like, for real, or like, I was just thinking about you and then you call me, or I'm calling you. Like, it happens so much. Like, please don't ever doubt your abilities. Don't ever doubt God's abilities. I don't even know what you believe in, but don't doubt yourself ever. Like, for real. Yeah. For real.
She shit. What's something that you think this generation, our generation, lacks, like, in value? Like,
our generation really lacks privacy, for sure. Privacy and keeping what's dear to them near and close. I think everybody has been on this wavelength of sharing everything, having points to prove, and wanting to be better than the next, or just feeling like you better than the next. Our generation really has that bad, for real, because 9 times out of 10, you just putting on a facade and a look, and in reality, you are not there. You're broken and torn inside, and you doing it like everybody else, doing it for the likes, doing it for the views, doing it for the fame, the clout, and not because this is the person that you're trying to become, this is what you want to do, and this is where your happiness and peace is coming from. Because I don't think that that's anything anyone is ever going to have completely figured out at any stage in your life. But, excuse me, everybody, like, being in competition just, like, goes to show that nobody keeps anything to themselves anymore. Like, it was a big conversation that we had about, like, women showing their ass on the internet. And me personally, me being a woman, babe, if you want to show your ass, I'm like it. But me, I'm not showing my ass on the internet. Maybe a little tease, a little, thirst trap. But showing my ass on the internet, that's something I have to keep private.
So say if you do indulge in that, like, that's something that you think is whatever reason you do it for, you do it.
I mean, I don't.
But, like, say if you do that, do you expect men to take you serious and respect you?
No, I don't. I don't think I ever would, honestly, because I had somebody mad at me about doing photo shoots, and it's just like they weren't necessarily mad about the shoots that I was doing, mad because my best friend was doing the shoots.
Somebody else, one of my clients, somebody that was
mad that you're the person behind the camera, right, seeing all these juicy deets. And it's just like, this is a person I am the most comfortable with. If I wanted
If it was
anybody else to be my photographer, it would be him. Like, what? If anybody was gonna see any part of me, it would be you. Like, I don't know, but I do think that this generation for sure has a really, I don't know how it got as far. I think it was really like social media, because like we really came up on social media. We saw every era of social media, because I was talking to you about dial-up. You didn't even know what that was.
Shit.
Like, comment if you know what dial-up is, bro. Because I remember I would be at my granny house, like, literally connecting the little cord to the phone jack, like, granny, and it'd be, you gotta know what LL is. If y'all don't know, you're too young, bro. You should not be watching this video. If you don't know, you should be watching this video. And if you know, please drop AOL in the comments, because it's really a thing.
I remember AOL.
Dial up was AOL. Like, you had to dial up, because I don't even think, like, that was when everybody had a house phone. You don't even know nobody with a house phone. This generation kids don't even know what a house phone is.
Shit, I still got one.
What's your number?
Shit.
Exactly. Don't nobody got a house phone.
No, it's probably in my phone. For sure.
And it's so crazy, because I was at work today and we're having an event, and everybody be calling about, like, our events, like, trying to inquire. And the event that we have going on this weekend, they need the tickets. And why did this lady buy tickets and gave them her house phone number, and they sending you the tickets to your phone?
How old is she?
I have no idea. No idea. But that's the type of privacy I'm trying to keep, because she ain't even want to give her cell phone number out.
Who the fuck is she?
Like, that's the type of privacy I want to keep. For real. Like, for real.
I don't think I've ever been, like, I've never been a person that's been in the spotlight. Like, since Joliet is such a small place, and Facebook especially, like, there's a couple people who are just always in the spotlight, like, on the book, just always want to be seen, heard, always got their opinion, like, always into it with somebody, like, just always in the spotlight, in the mix. Like, I've never been that type of person who, like, cared about being known, being seen, being yada yada. Like the main reason why I be on there is, one, to get a laugh, and for two, for my business, interact with my customers, promote my work. That's about it. But yeah, I would say self-respect is a big thing this generation lacks, men and women.
Okay, when you say self-respect, like, what are the things that people do that you feel are disrespectful, that people just do freely?
Their image.
Meaning what? Like, what type of image do people portray that you think is disrespectful?
To themselves, like,
yeah,
like the way they dress, they talk, like the way they carry themselves, like whether it be the language they speak out in public, like the things they post, the information they share, like especially really the language and the degree in which they willing to go to share their personal information, and like the degree in which they're willing to go to portray a certain image, like maybe it's somebody who value having the fattest ass in the town or something.
Bro, and are you serious? Looking back at it, if I had a fat ass though, you would definitely catch me out here looking back at it. I got some pics. I'm not even gonna lie. They're not on the net. Posted them on my story though. But I also, you know,
if it's accessible to everybody, how much value does it actually hold?
okay, I also think that goes to show, exactly like you said, it is self-respect, because a lot of the times what people show and what people put out in the world, that's all that they feel they have to offer.
And the people receiving that feel like that's all they have to offer.
I don't think that, though, because the internet eat up fat asses. They love fat asses. They will lick the fat ass through the phone.
That don't mean they respect you.
But to a certain extent, though, because I think, especially with this day and age, like, attention and respect, those lines are very skewed. Like, they're very skewed. Because even if somebody is telling you, oh, you need to respect yourself, you shouldn't be posting those pictures like that, those same people in them comments are the same people looking at you, same people commenting on your shit, whether they respect you or not. And they're giving you what you want, which is the attention. The comment, the validation, just the fact that you even scrolled past me and felt the need to say something. I got what I wanted. Mm-hmm. Not to like discredit what you're saying, because self-respect is like that is something that I feel that not even just our generation, just everybody in this world today struggle with. But that's why I said that is why that is a thing, though, because like I said, self-respect and attention, those lines are very skewed, like so skewed, because at this point people would rather do it for their attention than for your respect. Don't nobody care about your respect. As long as she respects herself and she feel that wherever she's posting she still respects herself, that's all that matter, because they gonna eat it up regardless. They still gonna put money in your pocket, fund all of the endeavors and projects you have going on, because at the end of the day, the body, ass, face, titties sells. It sells. Like, and it's so crazy because, you know, like, okay, so y'all, I'm really into plastic surgery. Like,
what?
I'm into plastic surgery because I respect plastic surgeons. I respect that. I don't even want to say that they have like this God complex, but people come to them because they have some type of God complex for you to even be trusting your life in the hands of somebody thinking that they are going to enhance what you already have. And I respect that because plastic surgeons know what they're capable of and they went through everything they had to get to that point. But I've really been looking at a lot of celebrities reversing plastic surgery, filler, any like procedures that they had done. A lot of people are reversing it, and I think, I don't know, for me I feel like it's like a double-edged sword. Like, you know, now everybody is trying to get back into natural bodies and being yourself and loving yourself, but at the same time you enhanced yourself first and then took it away, to whereas a lot of people don't have those enhancements. They are just them that God made, and they enhance themselves naturally with the gym or dieting or whatever the case is. And it's just like, I think that a lot of people really don't respect that at all, because
working for something that you want.
Yeah, nobody respects that. And a big topic was that a lot of people respect you getting your body done, because first it was about, like, the topic was, you know, body reconstruction and body procedures, but then everybody started talking about, like, people getting facial work done and fillers and nose jobs and eyebrow lifts and all type of things. And they were just talking about how a lot of celebrities aren't as vocal about those procedures as they are about body enhancements. And they were like, yeah, they won't be open with that. Celebrities, I mean, won't be open with that because then they would have to admit that they were ugly to begin with. And I'm just like, I don't know. I respect plastic surgeons too much to ever say that you took somebody that was ugly and made them look better. Like, I really agree with the word enhancement, but at the same time, I wish that as a society, because plastic surgery in the last couple of years has gotten so big, that everyone is applauded on being themselves and being who they are naturally first, then, oh, we like her better now. Or, you know, you need to get that work done. Like, okay, a really big artist that I love that is 100% herself and don't care what nobody think, Glorilla. Like, a lot of people were talking about she need a fucking BBL, or I had seen somebody else talking about somebody else needed a BBL, and I'm just like, how can you even sit here and like,
tell this person what they need?
It just like it really be mind blowing. It really be mind blowing because that just lets you know how much time you got on your hands to be caring about this lady and her body. But at the same time, it's just like, why do you think that because somebody has this fame and money, that that's something that they need to be spending their money on? Like, what if she, and I'm not going to say what if, she loved the person that she is, love who God made her to be, and that's what got her to where she is. Like, I hate that being famous, a celebrity, in the limelight, and people in your business, it makes you want to do all of those things to make yourself perfect or to perceive that level of perfection, because you never can. Like, you never can. Because even with, like, y'all, when I tell you I'm really into plastic surgery, my favorite plastic surgeon was talking about, like, especially, he specialized, or he is one of the few, I should say, plastic surgeons that really does ethnic rhinoplasty. And he was talking about how, you know, in the first time, a lot of people don't achieve the desired look that they're looking for, their first rhinoplasty. You know, keep getting that work done. And I'm like, that's with everything. But it's just so sad that society makes you feel like you have to reach this image in that level of perception to be accepted and to have that validation. Like, I just hate how it is, or how the world is and where we are now. Because when social media was first being a thing, I remember when social media was so raw, uncut, and blunt, and everybody did what they wanted, said what they wanted, and now it's like so corporate, like it, like that. And that's crazy to say that social media is corporate, but that's what it's become, like, literally. And it's just like, I don't know. Regular people, normal people, I guess, the middle class, all the people that's, oh, you need to get this and you need to do that, and it's just like, you don't even have the money to do that. Why would you be suggesting that to anybody? Like,
you using your 9-to-5 money, you setting aside money,
but then I'm not even gonna talk shit, because it's those same regular normal people that are also going out and getting these enhancements and these procedures and these surgeries, because they also feel the pressure of society to feel beautiful, whatever that means, whatever your ideal of beauty is. And I don't know, like, that's where we literally, like, really lost everything. Because I remember, like, growing up, I felt like I was, like, getting thick. And I'm like, bitch, I do not want to be thick. Like, I want to be skinny forever. And, you know, my little bitty ass wants more weight. I want more weight.
Why?
Literally want to gain weight. I'm little as hell. I'm, like, little as hell. There is no way, if anything was to happen, I was in any situation to where I had to defend myself. Anybody can pick my ass up. I'm not defending nothing. Because you throwing me in the back of your car. But on the same side, I want a fatter ass, thicker thighs.
Why? To feel more beautiful? Or
no, not to even feel more beautiful. I just feel like that's really just going to enhance what I already got going on. And I don't mean this by as in doing anything. Like, I mean, like, just me eating more, working out, like, putting my health first. Not to say that I don't already, but, you know, I don't think that there's too many things that surgery can help. Maybe a boob job after I done had a couple kids or something, you know? But other than that, I don't know what, like, plastic surgery I could even get, because I don't even have a fucking fat for plastic surgery. Like, I don't even have the body mass for plastic surgery, you know? But even with me saying that, I know people that have got skinny BBLs. Literally my size, weigh the same weight as I do, and got a skinny BBL. I couldn't imagine myself ever doing that.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm scared of the table, y'all. Scared. Because you don't know what could happen. And I think, like, a lot of people try to blame it on body dysmorphia and people not loving themselves and all of this. I don't think that that's true. Because if you got the option to make yourself look better, you're going to take it. Like, if there's anything that you honestly and truly feel like you don't like about yourself, if you have the funds and the opportunities to do that, you would take it. But I think my idea of body dysmorphia is me going to get enhancements and me hating what the doctor did. I damn near want to sue at that point. Because I just told you, after your first surgery, usually 9 times out of 10, that's not your desired result. People be going back for second, third rounds, especially when it comes to
second and third, where you get fucked up. You start looking like damn. What's folks from Harry Potter with no nose?
I'm done. Not Harry Potter.
Nah, but that shit. That's what happens on some Lil' Kim stuff. But I think she had a health issue that nobody, like, when people make fun of her, I don't think people realize that she had, like, health issues. But she still look crazy as hell.
I think that it's really society, and I think that plastic surgery or just cosmetic surgery in general is, like, really trendy. Like, really, really trendy right now. And once it go out of style,
more accessible.
No, for sure. So you are right. I don't even think it is trendy. It is a lot more accessible as well. And I don't think it's ever not going to be accessible. But once people, like, really wake up and start loving themselves and just seeing that the imperfections are perfection, it's gonna go right back to flat pancake booties.
I feel like it's taking, like, your is uniqueness a word?
Yes, because everybody look the same.
Right. You, just like all these celebrity faces, everybody look the same.
Everybody look like him, for sure.
Right. So it's just, I feel like it's taking your uniqueness away, and, like, I just be thinking, like, is that really you? You know, like, all these surgeries, all these extra add-ons that you do, like, is that really you? Like, I think somebody made a post and, like, they was asking for an opinion, and I think it was, like, along the line, it was like, you know, fake nails, fake eyelashes, fake everything else. And I didn't really say much. I was just saying, like, men don't value that. Like, men value simplicity and, like, realness. Like, mainly simplicity. Like, all that extra add-ons and stuff. Like, I think most women would say they do that for themselves, like, for their own gratification and all that. But, like, they don't necessarily, like, do it for the validation of men. which is probably right, probably true. I don't know if you agree, but like men don't. They just value simplicity. Like, most men will enjoy seeing you no makeup on type stuff.
Mhm. But okay, I'm also a person. I ain't never put on makeup for a dude. I will never put on makeup for a dude unless he was my man. And even then, like, I'm not putting on makeup for you specifically. Like, just like plastic surgery, I feel that makeup is an enhancement. Getting your hair done, wigs, any type of weave, extensions, straightening your hair, all enhancements. And I think that those are all things that women cherish, especially because those are things that we do for our own upkeep to help us feel good about ourselves. But
I think the most men do is shit, get a haircut. Like along the lines, like is that like shit? Really?
but okay, it really goes to show how women feel about other women, because I think that's where the beauty standard lies. Like, a lot of women say that the beauty standard lies with men, and like exactly like you said, men don't have to do too much. You could be an ugly ass nigga, bro, and you still gonna pull a bitch. But
it's because you can do that because everything that you need. I won't say not everything that you need, but like different things play a part into really getting a woman. Like, yeah, looks do play a part, but like you can be ugly and still pull a baddie. Charisma, sense of humor. You can be ugly.
your charm,
right?
for sure.
Charm, all that.
For sure. But I think as women, I don't know. I'm a woman. I am flawed, especially when it comes to skin. Like, I do. Bye. But I do not have perfect skin, and I literally only wear makeup when I want to wear makeup. And I always tell people that I always have people that tell me like, "Oh, Yani, you're so pretty," blah 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 blah. And I don't even think that people say that because of my looks at all. Like, I don't even think that people say that because of my looks. I feel like people say that because of, how I carry myself and how I speak and just my mindset, So, exactly like I said, what you put out in the world is how much you feel that you're worth.
Yeah.
And that's like 1,000 times more on what you get back.
If you put out beautiful energy in the world, people are gonna feed off that and
Yes, for
feel
sure.
like you are a beautiful soul, beautiful individual. But you can have a nice physical appearance, but you can be so ugly on the inside that just diminishes everything that you.
But that's only when you're a person that actually values things that have to be instilled in you for a long time. Like, things that are instilled in you that matter. Things that are instilled in you that are valuable. Things that are instilled in you that money cannot buy. Like.
All right. So, something else that I wanted to ask you. Now that we got the camera back rolling. What is your happy place?
Okay, so my happy place is, okay, I'm gonna say my happy place that I have access to all the time would probably be my bathtub. I'm queen of baths. Whenever I'm stressed, it's nothing. In Cordell bathroom, yeah. It's nothing that a good bath can't take away. And it's black. And like how I feel about, like, black is one of my favorite colors. So, definitely the bathtub in my house. And like my happy place that I don't always have access to, the beach. Any body of water, the ocean, like I love it. I could be at the beach all day, like that is literally like that is peace and serenity. Like the sound of the waves, like I could just hear it right now, bro. Like I could feel that shit. Like but I don't know. I don't know if that's the Virgo in me. I don't know if that's like the Earth sign in me that I'm like so attached to it and connected. But the fucking ocean, for sure. For sure. What's yours? But you know it's water because I said the bathtub, bro. I didn't even think. Crazy. It's definitely like.
Your ass want to be a fish, that's why.
No, I'm really connected to the planet, bro, and it's crazy. Like it's
Your ass
crazy.
Fish, a bee.
Everything, bro. I'm so tapped in.
Little.
I'm so tapped in. A turtle, because for real, like for real.
Well, I don't know. You kind of answered this earlier. The next one was: is there a quote you love, or live by? I kind of do want to talk about it because there's one that means a lot to me now. All right, so the next talking point that I want to bring up is there a quote that you love or that you live by?
Okay, so you definitely said.
Hey, I be talking. Hey,
what you allow is what will continue, for sure. Like, yeah. I can't even give you what number that is, but that is definitely something that I live by because what you allow is what will continue. Like, and that goes for yourself, as in holding yourself accountable, and then holding those that are in your life or that want to come into your life. But the biggest one, I don't want to say like it's just like crazy big, but for me, just, you know, being a person that likes to do things and like to put myself out there, trying new things, closed mouths do not get fed. Because there has been so many different things that I wanted to do, that I wanted to try, and they were all things that I wouldn't have been able to figure out on my own. All things that I would have been able to figure out if I didn't ask questions to people who were knowledgeable or in that field, had that specialty. So closed mouths do not get fed is so big for me because I'm a person, I will always ask questions. I will always figure out how to get to point A, point B, point C. Like I'm always going to do what it takes, regardless of if that's finding the knowledge, finding the people, finding the resources, the opportunities. Like, I'm doing it all.
Yeah, let me pull up the one.
I'm done, because why? Like, I don't know what my bracelets is.
Bracelets?
I'm about to say, I didn't know where. I'm gonna just tweak, like, where is it? We will talk it up, but I'm so glad you got this on. It's real cute.
I'm glad I got it as well because I don't know, it's so fitting. I just feel like I should.
Bitch, turn that shit on every time we in the stew.
But like I was saying, my camera is gonna die in a couple minutes, but we'll be alright. Well, I find this quote. I was gonna say, like, my social media has gravitated towards it being just full of quotes, full of inspiration.
I was gonna say, like, positivity for sure.
Right, and a lot of, like, it's grown so much that, like, people are sending me quotes and stuff like that, and that's what I really fuck with. People.
No, I fuck with that too, especially when you got a quote and somebody posted on their shit like, yeah, right. Bitch, I know I was talking that shit.
It just it's not even that. It just shows that, like, because obviously the quotes aren't coming directly from me.
But no, you just surround yourself with like-minded individuals.
Right, and somebody's really receiving the
message.
Yeah, I'm trying to portraying. Like, I just hope that somebody takes something that I say, that I post, and it gives them a sliver of hope, sliver of peace, sliver of something that they needed that morning. That may be just what they needed to hear to cause them not to jump off that bridge today, or
yes,
just something like
now
you never know.
That shit for real.
You never know, because especially with a lot of men, like a lot of men been coming up to me like and been saying that they going through the same stuff silently. Like, a lot of men suffer in silence because of the image that we got to portray to be strong-minded individuals on the daily. And not only do we have to be strong for ourselves, we have to be strong for our wives, our kids,
right, your family.
Strong enough to keep, strong enough to be the glue of the family.
That's so crazy. And I think I never really understood that until I got older.
Right.
Like, for
the
real.
Sacrifices. I never
understood that.
My dad.
No, for real. I never understood that until I got older.
Right.
Like, for real. And that just, like, from having, like, your dad in your life. For real. Like, right. you never understand until, you're there in those moments. And I think that is just very inspiring, very humbling, because I think that we all suffer in silence in some type of way until you see that person, or exactly like you said, you see that post and you see that you're not alone.
Right.
Like, you see that you're not by yourself. But right, you see that people can relate and people can understand. And I just wish that more people thought like that and were open-minded like that, because for me, that's what social media was created for us to stay connected, for us to share, and to uplift each other. And it's just like, I think for it to go so negatively and for negativity to like really be a big part in social media, I would have never thought, like, especially just like I said, our generation being the generation that literally grew up in every era of social media, I would have never thought. Because MySpace days, you would have thought we would have been creating the new world and all the technology with how things is. And like, really coming together, and I think, like, a lot of people say change is slow. I do believe that that's true, but I believe that our generation has definitely made a big mark. And if you disagree, that's fine. If we didn't make a big mark, we definitely made an even bigger impression.
Yeah, I do feel like our generation is revolutionary.
No, for sure. For sure.
Because it's been policies, laws, legislating, just all type of shit that's been changed from the outbreak. And
I like your shirt. I saw that earlier. My bad.
Yeah. But
it's hard.
Hey.
Just because you fight for real, it's hard.
Everybody who watch the channel, keep track of the graphic team.
No, and I'm always on here like, okay, and then it's me blacked out.
Right. You just got a security.
Y'all, don't listen to him, please.
Okay, let me get to
yes, find a quote, please, before it die, because we gotta do an outro.
So, this is something somebody sent me the other day that it may not seem that strong, like, out of context, but because of the nature of the conversation we were having, and just the unexpected.
Excuse me.
The way it came, the way it was said, so unexpected, I guess. I don't know, it just hit home. This person really, like, I don't know, like, it's just been inspiring me a lot, I guess, to just...
Alright, fucking spit it out! Because I'm trying to be inspired.
It was like you can literally be unstoppable if you wanted to.
Wow.
And it is short and sweet and. All right, people. So the camera died once again, which is okay. We are back at it.
Bruh, I'm steady. We need to hurry up so we can shoot an outro.
I had to build it up.
It's okay. I love a good time, friend. This is what we do on the regular.
Right. But yeah, like I said, the quote said you can literally be unstoppable if you wanted to. And it was some other shit that.
So nobody wanted to swipe up and tell me my favorite color. Okay, bitch. All y'all watch my shit.
And it was some other stuff that was said along with it, but
I love how you always use the white mic. Like, this is literally mine, bro.
Well, I'm wearing white and you're wearing black, so.
But say the quote one more time for me.
I said you can literally be unstoppable if you wanted to.
Okay, and what else were you saying went with it? I'm sorry.
Just some other stuff. Some other personal stuff between me and the person, but shit is right. Honestly, like,
No, for real.
if you can win the battle with yourself, there's nothing else in life that can defeat you. There's no other problem, hard time that can be bigger than you, stronger than you, that'll really break you. It's like, if you can win the battle with yourself, like they said, you can be unstoppable.
Okay, so you know I had to double it because, so there's a quote. I really like this quote. I don't know whose it is, so if y'all know, let me know. But
bitch plagiarizing now.
The impossible is possible with God. And too many times have God literally showed out in my life and showed me that the impossible is possible. And all I had to do was not only just believe in Him, but believe in myself. And I think, like, exactly like you said, what did you say again? Say it one more time. Please say it one more time. Yes. Yes. For the bitches in the back.
You can literally be unstoppable if you wanted to.
As long as you believe in yourself. And with you believing in yourself, I don't even want to say that you have to believe in God because
there's no other validation from, like, there's no other validation from any source that isn't you that is going to mean more to yourself than the belief that you can have for yourself.
But with you saying that, there's God. Like, you know, like, for a long time, I would look at people crazy when they wanted to, like, compare themselves to God, you know? And just being where I am with my relationship with God and my relationship with myself, like, you are God and God is you. And if you can't say that, then who are you? You know? And that's how, like, you are literally unstoppable. Like, for real, because the God in you is what's unstoppable. And as long as you believe in that, like, literally trusting and believing and having faith in that, that's all you ever had. All you ever had to do. Like, that's step one. Fuck you talking about. Like,
Right.
Literally. Exactly like you said, like, there is no other source greater. Like, at all. And I don't even want to be a person that just be like. But that's some real shit. For real. Because with all of the things that you want to accomplish, the competition don't even matter. Who is better than you? Like, why would you even be doing anything that you looking at the competition? Like, you're not better than me. Only person I'm even worried about being better than is who I was yesterday. Like, I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about my progression. I'm worried about moving forward. Bro, that's what like. I'm done. I'm done. We need to do the outro. Just off of that. Like, we need to do the fucking outro, bro. Because for real, like, that's real shit. When I tell y'all, everything will fall into place exactly how it should. Don't doubt it. Don't question it. Do what you got to. Regardless of the adversity, the obstacles, and the hardships that you face. Don't ever lose sight of your goals. Don't ever lose sight of what you're working towards. You're going to get there. Regardless of what's in your way or the things that you struggle with on the daily. You will get there as long as you stay focused.
And that's on God.
No.
Big trust.
Oh my granny. What the fuck you talking about?
On my mama head. On my soul.
Right.
On everything.
If I catch anybody that has watched this, down yourself,
you go whoop their ass.
I'm gonna just let God handle it. Cause he do.
After she whoop your ass.
I'm done. He do. Every time. But I just want you, if you need a little pick me up, a little job, because this really turned me up. Like, this really turned me up. I don't know if it's the honey wine or if it was the conversation. Probably a little bit of both.
It's probably just me.
No, for real. Because great minds think alike. And you surround yourself with those people. Surround yourself with those vibes. Keep your faith. You're unstoppable. Unstoppable. Like, I don't think there's any better feeling. Life is good.
Feeling unstoppable. Feeling like nothing can phase you. Feeling like you can conquer anything God puts in front of you.
Bro, I don't know when that movie for Drew Peterson came out, but ever since that movie came out,
Peterson.
You know who I'm talking about. And he was, I'm untouchable, bitch.
Fuck said that.
It's a Lifetime movie. If you know the movie, you know.
Man, my granny, she probably seen it.
It's, bro, when I take, and that man, I feel like they was from Plainfield. Stacey Peterson, he killed all his wives, all type of shit. Like, crazy. I could be wrong. Don't give me the talking. But, yeah. He was definitely, I'm unstoppable, I'm untouchable, bitch. That's exactly how I feel. After that, man, he was on trial, bro. On trial. Like, if you gotta go and you want to achieve it, you will. Period. Because on the daily, I done got too many confirmations on everything that I want to do. And that's just in my everyday life being exactly where I need to be. And I'm like, you gotta feel that, bro. Like, you really gotta feel that. Knowing that if I was not here right now, I would not have the opportunity. I would not have talked to this person. They would not have touched me the way that they did. Mm-hmm. And that's literally you being exactly where you needed to be in that moment. It all matters. You gotta put in the work.
Yeah. If you want it that bad, you can find a way.
Yeah, cause the other day, y'all, I was at the gym. I'm waiting on freaking machines. You know what I did? Got my little scrawny ass on the stair stepper. Because I'm not about to wait around on nothing. It's always something you could be doing.
A lot of people wait for the perfect time. It's never going to be the perfect time. You got to make time. You got to make sure shape. And people wait for the perfect time, perfect opportunity. They wait for things to fall into their lap. Opportunities to fall into their lap. You got to go out and you got to go and take some shit. Go, like, nobody's gonna. You gotta prove your worth to people sometimes. Not even prove it. You gotta
just show your value.
Here I am. This is what the fuck I'm about and what I can do. Mm-hmm. And do that shit with confidence. Show that off with confidence. And let a motherfucker know this is why you need me, my service, or my business, what I got to offer, and
Yeah.
and then you
I
just
feel
go out
that.
there, like you said, open your mouth, network people, and
Yeah.
you know,
I feel like for me though, like that type of like it happens every single day. Like just
and be kind to people,
but
please.
but that's what I'm talking about. Like and that's all it takes. If people can see who you are just off of you being a genuine person to them, they will never forget that.
A 30-second interaction,
Bro,
1 minute conversation.
they will never forget that. Because I had people at work giving people stuff for me. I don't even remember these people. And they like, Yani, I don't know who this dude was talking about, but he had to be talking about you. Like, he described you. I'm like, bro. Period. Cut. And thank you for watching another Yappin with Yani segment. This is a great time.
Always.
If y'all want to get this honey wine, I'm not sponsored. I don't know if I would get it again, but honey wine, like I said in the beginning, is AKA mead. If you ever want to try mead, I've had a lot of good brands. I actually really like mead. If you want to know a little bit more about me and how I got into it, we can do that on another segment. But I think it's something that everybody should try. You should definitely be well versed in the different things that you like. And even if you don't drink, just spread that positivity. Give everything that you can to the things that you love, to the person that you want to be, and just everything that you want to accomplish, because those are the things that are going to matter in the long run. Like, I can't even. No, I am, because, okay. So, one more quote that I live by, and this is by one of my favorite artists, J. Cole.
Jermaine.
Fucking Jermaine.
Cole.
You were inspired by the world. Allow the world to be inspired by you. It's a wrap. Sosa out. Period.
All right, gangsters. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Next time, y'all, we gonna be twerking on them headlights. Okay, that's how you gonna know we was really in it. Shout out.
I'm actually a Christian young man. I'm partaking.
Shout out to the canes that we had today, because it was good.